ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Check this out, I got a great C-3PO impersonation. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing a Star Wars The Force Awakens toy review on the Hasbro RC BB-8 remote control toy. I just picked this up at Force Friday, very excited to grab it. On the side right over here you can see that there's BB-8 and he's got a bunch of paint on him, it looks like, which I think is cool. I noticed the Sphero version does not have any kind of dirty paint on it or anything. I like that. There's a read up over here if you want to read it. Go ahead and pause it now. On the back you can see that it shows how he moves forward and he spins around, and then he can move any direction, and then he makes the sounds. And then on this side over here you can see all the directions it can move. I think it's kind of interesting how it shows him moving forward into the side and back into the side, not just directly left and right. You can see he moves in a circular motion, and then the head stays in one position, he makes the sounds. And then there's a Star Wars Force Awakens on the top, not much on the bottom. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. So here's BB-8 out of the packaging, and I like the size of this toy right here. It's actually quite larger than the Sphero one. I saw Pixel Dan's video, and the Sphero one's only 4 inches tall, so that's about half the size as this BB-8. Now there is some assembly required with this one. You just gotta, well, the head, comes off. Oh, and yeah, and I just activated it. So the way you activate him is you give him a little shake, and you have to put 4 AA batteries in here, and then you have to put 2 AAA batteries in the remote over there. So he just cracks open like that, and then you have the motor and everything right here. So he has these wheels that turn right down here, and then you have this piece right here where it connects to the head. These are magnetized, and then that's how it rotates around and everything, and you get these wheels right over there. Now I feel like this could be stronger. I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. I really think this motor could have been a little bit stronger, because when BB-8 rolls, he kind of like shifts and it shifts and it shifts. So that's like my #1 complaint. And then sometimes it's a little tricky getting him aligned correctly. So let's try this out. I'm going to put this back together. Now it says that there's these 2 arrows that you want to look for. So there's arrow #1 and there's arrow #2. And then you just put them on top of each other, and then you just twist and it locks together. And by the way, I really like the paint apps on this. This looks really good. I like that we have all this dirt and grime and stuff like that. Nice bright silver paint apps over here. It looks very clean, just the way it's put together, or fake dirty, I guess. But I just think it's just really good paint, and I like how it's sculpted and everything. So, just the way this is just made, it looks really good. And then looking at BB-8, closer look at his head, right? Well, that's BB-8 too, but yeah, that's really nice. I think this is the sensor for the remote. I'm not 100% sure how the details of that work. Looking at the top right there, some nice silver paint. Here's his antennae, and it doesn't look like they're going to break easily or anything like that. And then I guess these are the magnets right over here. So let's go ahead and plop the head right on here, see if I could find it. Now it could be tricky finding the magnets for the head, and what I like to do is turn the head. So this remote control right over here, you turn this left and right to move the head. And I really like that he makes one sound for turning his head right, and then he makes a different sound for turning his head left. See? So you can almost, like, if you want to, you can, me and Charlita One were having fun with this yesterday. I was like trying to pretend like, he was talking to her and stuff, And then this is just your forward and back motion over here. And he's pretty easy to move around, I like that. From what I've seen, the Sphero one looks like it's like kind of trigger happy, like it moves super fast. This one could move faster too, and I'll show this on the carpet and everything and see how it rolls. But he's just a funny little guy, and then you can turn him. Whoa, shoot, get out of the lamp, BB-8. Okay, so here's BB-8 on the floor, and one really cool thing about this too that I really like is that he kind of just makes sounds all on his own, like. That's not me doing that, he doesn't react to sound or anything. It's just on a timer or something, but I think that's really awesome. So, back to me playing with this so you can see how he rolls on the carpet and everything. It's just, I don't know, if you like this droid, so you can see how you kind of like, it's just cool seeing this little guy around, you know what I mean? I just think this is awesome. But he is so slow! You are so slow, BB-8! You're very cute, but you're very slow. Ah, away from the Beast Wars! Ah! Alright, he almost knocked over a rat trap. Yeah. You take the head off and then you spin this around a little bit, get it all out of whack, you know what I mean? And then you put this on here. So what I like to do is hit left or right, so see the head just aligns itself. Now it's spinning in circles. So here, I'm using the remote, and let's see how, so yeah, you get the idea right there. Whoa, action figures all on the floor. Run over Ghost Rider. Oh, yeah. Let's see, wreak havoc, BB-8. So here we are in my hallway, the infamous hallway where I chased Sean Long down. If you guys saw the Marvel Legends Collector documentary. So to get an idea of the range of this remote, it's about 16 to 18 feet. So let's get that, make sure the head's all lined up and everything. There you go, like I said. All right, so let's go down the hall, BB-8. Whoa! Not the wall. See, so that's what I'm saying. That's my biggest complaint with this thing. Aside from me thinking the motor could be stronger, is that he doesn't drive straight very well. There you go, BB-8. Yeah. All the way. So that's pretty good range, you know? I'm standing right here. Here's the remote. And, oh, he just went in a circle. Let's see if I can get him into the bedroom. That's where all the magic happens. And by magic, I mean reading comics. Okay, I think he's getting kind of stuck. Yeah, the range is kind of getting a little bit weak, so no magic for you, BB-8. Now to get an idea of how he works on very flat surfaces like linoleum over here, you know, he rolls pretty well. So here, let's see. I'm gonna try to get him to the other end and back. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna focus up, and here we go. Yeah, right? Not too bad. Then turn around. Yeah, so it's not too hard controlling this guy. Sometimes he veers off to the side and other times he doesn't, but oh, there, oh. Okay, so the way that you're supposed to power down BB-8 is just hold him upside down for 2 seconds and try not to knock his head off. What? Well, what'd you say? Alright, anyway, hold it upside down. And wait a couple seconds. And he farts himself to sleep. How cute is that? So measuring BB-8 to the top of his head over here, he's at about 7 inches tall. To the top of his antennae, a little over 8 inches. And then here's our remote control BB-8 next to the Black Series BB-8 right there. And then we have Charlita 1's plushie BB-8, which I just realized now has a culo at the bottom. So I guess you're supposed to put like coins in here or something, or I don't know. Something. Then here's BB-8 next to my Hot Toys R2-D2, and no, they don't fit into scale together, but I just wanted an excuse to show off my Hot Toys. R2-D2, which I picked up at SDCC. And here it is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. I really like this toy. It was expensive, 80 bucks, man, but still cheaper than the Sphero version. The Sphero one, yeah, a lot cooler. I want to say that one is more badass, especially because you use the remote on the app and everything. This is definitely more of a remote control car, but it's, I don't know, I still really like how the technology works. I think it could be a little bit faster, and I would appreciate it if it just drove straight more than, you know, off to the side. But still, a very, very cool toy, and I hope you guys liked my review. If you did, please hit the like button. Click any of these boxes over here if you want more Shart in your face. Check out my Patreon account. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And go to JediInsider.com for the latest in Star Wars news. I'll catch you guys later. Peace! And then you just